other things, of all the wonder that life brings. Oh, you and me, let your journey unwind, and positive are those who lift other people up.
The thing I love about the southwest region the most is the diversity. The caves and the forest and the beaches and the things to do of people and culture. It's just a fantastically diverse environment.
There's something for everyone to do, whether it's summer or winter. So summer you've got the beaches, in winter you've got chocolate, food, bushwalks, so it's a beautiful area.
It's not just about the wine or the food or the surfing.
We have something for families with little kids. We have Geograph Bay with its sheltered waters. We have the Carry and Marry Forest.
Mountain biking, hiking, we have something for every single taste.
Drinking red wine and sitting in front of a fire in the middle of winter, smoking waves at bears in the middle of summer.
It's the diversity. There is something for everyone here.
You still find a beach and walk along it and be maybe the only one on it. It's still possible to do that. You don't have to get into a four-wheel drive and drive for a week to get there.
It's not like you go to a European beach where it's packed. When it's packed here, the beach is still used. It's empty.
Every time you go for a surf, it's so much fun. It's always so clear, and Mother Nature always puts on a show. Like the dolphins will come through and they'll be jumping up.
You can surf on the west coast here with the dolphins in the morning. Then I can head over to the other side of the Cape, and I can go fishing, crabbing, whatever.
Different people who live here. There's so many colourful characters and there's so many different industries. So you've got your arts and your crafts that come down, and then you've got your growers that are here. It's a place where people try new things. They sort of think about something that isn't here and ways they could meet the needs of people down here. And then there's fishing. Fishing as well. I love fishing.
People who live here love living here, and I think that shows. I know when I first moved here, it was just really, really welcoming, and I just loved that you could just get out and meet people and do things, on a whim.
I don't know what it is, but I call that the yelling up spirit. People don't lock their cars, people don't lock their house. We have here an honesty box. People pay and take their loaf of bread, and even the richest people suddenly become, I would say, normal.
I think when people come down here, they actually find a sense of themselves and that fullness, the space around nature. Nature is a part of a formation of the people down here, and I want to capture it in some way, whether it's in photos or experienced. People experience the place down here.
The Indigenous culture in this region is rich. The stories are amazing and incredible, and the link to the landmass, the geology, the rock formations, it's part of this land.
It's the stories that they have, and there's a lot of different stories that are down here, and when you take the time to listen and ask a few questions, you'll be surprised at the backgrounds of all these people. There's people who've travelled around the world and decided to come and live here, and they go, this is really special. It's a special place.
From us. Everything ahead sings out, everything behind.
So we did a really nice piece of research which looked at our key audiences in Sydney, Melbourne and Perth, and it really looked at their current perceptions of the region and what would ultimately make them travel here. And while people knew us as a wine region, it wasn't compelling enough alone as a reason to travel here. For us, it's that combination of wine and food and nature and adventure and arts and culture that makes it so strong.
This is one of the few places in the world where all those things come together, unlike a lot of tourism brands or destination brands where they tend to hang their hat on one particular aspect. What's wonderful about the region is the diversity that is here in the landscape, but also in the experiences that you can have in the space.
I think that's probably been really one of the strengths of the way that this brand process has unfolded, and the strategic piece really came down first and said these are the things that we need to be saying about the region. It was strongly informed by the research and the way that the community felt about themselves, and then the creative process really brought that to life visually.
the brand had to convey the sense of diversity of the region. Also how to convey a sense of the casualness and the approachability and the laid-back nature, but at the same time world-class and really sell the region to the world.
A fingerprint has got this amazing texture, and I think it can represent all sorts of things. It can represent the sand at the beach, it can represent the water, those sort of lines, and so you can pull these textures into these structured designs, and that's how the fingerprints come in, because there's someone that has something to do with the ocean, someone that has something to do with farming, and these all come together, and that's why they meet in the middle to create the brand in the centre. And I think that's the main idea behind it, is bringing it all together, having this diverse area, but it all works as one.
I think my main role in the creation of the Margaret River Region brand was to make sure that we had really great stakeholder engagement. So making sure that we were consulting with the right people, and that included our staff within the organisation, our member organisations, and also the industry groups as well. Groups like local government, industry bodies like the Wine Industry Association and Chambers of Commerce, to make sure we really captured the essence of what this region has to offer.
We've taken them through the whole process, taking their feedback on board. We've listened, we've engaged, we've made adjustments along the way, and we certainly know that this is their brand, and we've tried to develop it in consultation with them.
I think it's really important that the industry owns this brand. It is not the Tourism Association's brand, and while we are looking after it and the custodians of it, it really sits with the industry. They're the people that are going to bring this to life on a day-to-day basis.
It's a very human brand, and I think people can take elements from that, and this is what we want. We want people to take elements from that and use it in what they're doing and what represents the area to them.
A fully engaged membership base is very important, so having them really understand this brand and supporting it and working with it to really capitalise on the opportunity.
It's being able to use their own fingerprint on a wine label or on their product or in their brochure, and I think where the brand can develop to is people taking it and actually making it their own brand.
It's been a really nice collaboration, whether from designers or filmmakers or photographers or a music point of view. We've really sought to create that kind of interaction.
I think there's a huge amount of talent, and with the advent of technology, I think we can rub shoulders with the best of them around the world, and I believe that's what this project is going to show from all aspects, not just from the music. How should this region sound? Simple, pure, honest, organic, and positive.
Hold on to my hand, we'll wander over this old land, fall in love with everything we see. We can teach each other things of all the wonder that life brings. Oh, you and me. We wanna wish you well in everywhere you go. It's never goodbye, just a backwards hello. We wanna wish you well in everywhere you go. It's never goodbye, just a backwards hello from us. Everything ahead sings out everything behind. It's your kind of day, let your journeys unwind. And positive are those who lift other people up. We wanna wish you well in everywhere you go. It's never goodbye, just a backwards hello. We wanna wish you well in everywhere you go. It's never goodbye, just a backwards hello from us, from us, just a backwards hello from us, from us, from us, just a backwards hello from us. Everything ahead sings out everything behind. It's your kind of day, let your journey unwind. And positive are those who lift other people up. We wanna wish you well in everywhere you go. It's never goodbye, just a backwards hello. We wanna wish you well in everywhere you go. It's never goodbye, just a backwards hello from us, from us, just a backwards hello from us, from us,
to my hand, we'll wander over this old land, fall in love with everything we see. We can teach each other things of all the wonder that life brings. Oh.